All right, end of the week, Friday session is on. So on Fridays, I don't invite people in the Zoom room for coaching. This is just a training. Today, I'm going to give you a sneak peek of a free masterclass that I'm conducting on Monday, September 16th at noon Eastern Time. Now, here is why it's important, and I invite you, it's free, and you will learn so much about how to get ahead in your career without exhausting yourself, without overworking, without trying to prove yourself. So one of the strategies that gets overlooked by many women is networking with senior leaders. Now, let me tell you this, time and time again, I hear this from women that they feel sidelined in their career. Even though they are qualified, sometimes overqualified, and have an amazing expertise at work, they feel that their boss is blocking their success. So, what generally tends to happen is that women try to prove themselves because they don't know exactly why they are not getting ahead in their careers. They feel they need to prove themselves. So what do? They take on more responsibilities, more work, and burn the midnight oil to crash the deadlines, create amazing deliverables, give amazing results, and yet during the annual assessment, they get maybe a little increase in the salary, but they don't get promoted. And knowing that their boss is the barrier and not knowing how to get unstuck if the boss is blocking the way, they continue in the same position for way too long or they leave way too soon. And this is a problem because we cannot keep running or we cannot just stay stagnant, especially when we have the talent, we have the knowledge, we have the expertise. I'm Dr. Mrinalini Garg. I am an executive presence and confidence building coach for South Asian women. I help women speak up, make a mark for themselves, command the room, and present themselves as the leader they know they are. So let's talk about this networking with senior leaders. First of all, there are many things that hold women back from reaching out to their skip level. They worry about, what will my boss think? I don't want to ruffle any feathers. I don't want to create a mess where I might get, I might have negative repercussions and I might lose my job. First of all, even though that seems like a logical thought, trust that you're not going to lose your job because you reached out to a senior leader. And in the master class that I am conducting on Monday, I'm actually going to share actual strategies on how to reach out to the boss, to the skip level. What are the exact things that you need to say or write in an email to even get a meeting with them? And then what do you do in the actual meeting and what happens after the meeting? And this way of networking really is, you can do this in a poised manner. You don't have to become someone else. You don't have to pretend to be somebody else. This is and I believe in quiet influence. Quiet influence. A lot of women who come to me, they tell me I'm an introvert, I am shy, and those are all good things, but the thing is that we cannot keep telling ourselves that and not do the things that are needed. In fact, some of the best leaders are introverts. So that is just a limiting belief you have. Oh, I'm introverted, so I really can't connect. And I'm going to break these beliefs down on this masterclass. And I really want you to come because you are gonna learn so much about yourself. You're gonna learn so much about how you can break out of these limiting beliefs that are holding you back and make those connections, start making those connections with the senior leaders. I have many examples where I have helped my clients reach out to their skip levels and get ahead in their career. So, for example, Sneha, she was working as a director in the same company for almost, well, she was in the same company for almost 15 years and in the same position for about 5 years. And she felt she was ready for that next level. But guess what? Her boss left and a new boss was appointed. Now what? She just felt so frustrated because now she felt like she has to start from scratch. She'll have to prove herself again. So initially she had a conversation. We have her go to her new boss and have the conversation, and of course the boss was trying to figure out, navigate the waters, for herself, because she was new and she was trying to get her own bearing. And all the hard work that Sneha had done could have just gone waste because she was not willing to see. I mean, she acknowledged, yes, I see how hard you have been working and all those things. She was giving the usual spiel that bosses give, and she was promising nothing. So we knew that that door was closed. Nothing was going to happen. So we had Sneha have a conversation with her skip level, who was the vice president. And we helped her build that relationship with him. And in I think it was 3 months, she got a raise of 22K. There was another client, Prachi. She got a new boss, and it was the same deal. And we had her have a very specific conversation with the new boss, and she got an off cycle raise and a bonus. When we know how to network, when we know how to build relationship, when we know how to help people see our true value, what can we make possible for the company? The opportunities are limitless, the possibilities are limitless. So for example, Shiny, she was laid off from her job, and she decided to take a temp job. And in that role, we helped her have strategic conversations with not just her boss, but also with the leaders. Eventually, seeing the impact that Shiny was making, the conversations that she was having, the boss actually created a permanent position for her, and she got a 32K increase in her salary. This is critical. I see way too many women stuck despite having a great potential, and it it is affecting their personal life. They are, losing their temper easily. They are snapping at their children. The dining table conversation turns, it just revolves around how miserable she is and how she is not able to get ahead in the career, and it's affecting relationships negatively. It's also affecting her mental health. She can't sleep well, she is eating too much, doesn't have time to go exercise. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. So on Monday, September 16th at noon Eastern Time, attend this masterclass. I'm going to leave the link below. Click on that link and grab your spot, because this is a very hot topic and I'm expecting it to get full pretty soon. So make sure that you grab your spot as soon as possible so that you can learn these techniques And you are going to see how this is going to change how you are being seen by senior leaders, even by your bosses and your peers, and how you can make that impact by getting to the positions that you want, how you're going to feel valued because you are getting the increase in your salary that you deserve. So don't miss it. Again, it's on Monday, September 16th at noon EST. I will see you there. The link is in the comment. Make sure that you click on it and register. And I'll see you on Monday.